You ready for a word? You ready for a word? So look, I told my mama the Lord was talking to me. He was interceding to me at night. And I told my mama, I have a word for you, okay? Raise your hands and get ready to receive this word. You ready, mama? She said, I'm ready. I said, you ready, mama? She said, I am ready. I said, you call yourself disciplined, but you can't stop eating pork. Yeah, I said, you heard that? You call yourself disciplined, but you can't stop eating pork. She said, I don't receive that because you smoke weed in your car. How dare you? How dare you talk about my pork? First of all, pork got something that's going to kill y'all. It's called brain-eating parasites, okay? Brain-eating, no, for real. Pork has brain-eating parasites. And we sitting up here eating this as if it's a delicacy. You're killing yourself. You might as well take the shot of bleach Trump told us to take. That's healthier than the pork that you ingesting into your lifestyle. And you got your uncle out here with a wife beater on the grill with a beer. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating this black kid as he murders grandma.
Y'all caught me every week, man. I can't never get right. Can't never get right. You catch me standing up, you catch me off guard because these scenes just be rolling right into each other. Welcome to the V&O. Welcome to the V&O. Y'all, you know, this is like my little portion right here. So, over the weekend, I made a post about just me kind of like telling people about life. Like, hey, man, people are going through things. And, man, I had an overwhelming response. It felt like a funeral. I was happy. Like, man, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all. But as I'm reading these comments, I was like, did I die? Like it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But I do appreciate everybody that came through. I might have to do a middle of the week show where I just come on by myself because I really want to tell y'all why I made the post. The post was made over something very silly that happened Saturday, or was it Friday night? It was Friday night. Friday night, or what was that? I put the post up. Saturday night? It was Friday night. Late Friday night while I was at the cigar bar. It was something real stupid. And so I decided to make the post, but really it got my mind thinking about life and how we sometimes think that people are not going through life with us. And I'm always putting up positive stuff. I'm always putting up, or I'm trying to be funny. I ain't no comedian. I'm funny to myself. You know, I don't care if you laugh or not. But I'm doing this because people look at me and sometimes people want to treat me like crap. I don't know why, man. I'm not, you know, if I'm treating them well and what happens is I think they think that I'm not going through life with them. And I'm most definitely going through life with them. I don't always post things, but I posted the car accident. I posted my sister passing away. All the while I was still doing these shows, I was going to the hospital and watching my sister die. Like it was a long, slow process. We held on to the end. And that wasn't just a sister. That was my only sibling that I grew up with. And it hurt, man. And it's still, man, I shed some tears this morning. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grown man. But I shed some tears this morning. But, you know, I just want to let y'all know that just give everybody some grace, man. Sometimes things ain't always what you think. Man, let me apologize to everybody that I said, hey, yeah, I got you. You're going to be on this show. If I forgot about you, it's not because you were unimportant. A lot of times it's because, man, life is going on for me. I am just now getting stable in life. Like just now, between my divorce, my sister passing away, me losing my car. Y'all, my credit is shot. If you get divorced, I'll build it back up. It'll get back. You know what I mean? But don't let the pretty face fool you. You know what I'm saying? Man, life is happening, man. Life is happening. With that being said, man, I have Selly B, and this is what I look forward to. She's funny. She's an entrepreneur. I got some food here that I'm gonna taste of hers, and it's no doubt gonna be a show, y'all. We still ordinary people with extraordinary stories. Why'd I post what clip? Oh, you talking about,
I'd like to welcome y'all to the fabulous Carolina West. I own it.
That one? Oh, man, I posted that one, man, because that's who I am, man. People want to know the real, man. I'm stupid. Do things like act like I'm talking on the phone when I'm really not.
Mic check 1, 2, it's the vibe you're missing. Views and opinions, tune in, pay attention. Heavy bass drops, heartbeats, ignition. Spit raw truths, no cap, no permission. Views and opinions where the real meets the talk. We grind in the trenches, then stroll on the walk. Bounce to the rhythm, let the wisdom unlock. Podcast via TikTok non-stop. Truth be the green, we plant in the crop. Water with facts, no fake, we won't stop. Echoes rumble deep underground from the top. Blueprint conversations, call it Thoughts Workshop.
They got you. Selly was sitting here like,
Oh my.
like a little kid.
It was a little B.
Oh, so that B, and for everybody that don't know, man, that B is my sister was Brandy, but she had a little podcast called Tea with B. That 7/25 is the day she died. 11:55 is the time she passed away. And just like my sister, man, and kind of just like me sometimes, she gonna be the last one at the party. She waited till everybody came to the hospital.
Yeah.
When because they told us that she was gonna pass away. And so they were gonna take her off the machines, and everybody came to the hospital. I took off of work, and she didn't die. And we were like, "Well, I thought y'all said that this
it happens
is so."
when you least
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool at times. I have feelings out of time, I say. So so right now I'm cool. I'll probably go to car and cry. But
I lost my brother.
Really?
My little brother, yeah.
Really? Oh.
And he had perfect health, but it was an accident.
Oh.
He jumped into a frozen lake to save his sister-in-law in Richton Park. It was all over the news in 2020.
What?
Yeah, his name was Daniel Ballinger. He was a piano player. He had 3 credits away from an architecture degree at USC.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And that's the type of stuff, when I just said the other day, when I think of my situation, I got time with my sister. I say it was hard to sit there and watch her die, but it was also the other flip side of that is you get to sit there with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to sit there and you have time with her. She was still talking. She was still coherent.
Right.
She was in a lot of pain.
He was frozen.
Yeah. See, that's sudden death that you're not expecting. That hurts, man. That's gotta catch you off guard.
And it was one of the moments where they were trying to resuscitate him.
Oh.
Now, they wasn't telling me that the chances were so slender for that to actually happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
they give you a little bit of hope, but it wasn't really hope at all.
And I was the last person to find out about it because I'm like the hot-tempered person of the family. And they know how close me and him was, so they was like kind of scared to tell me. Mm-hmm. But they was like, the doctors was like, well, you got to get everybody here.
Yeah.
Everybody was there hours before me.
So nobody wanted to tell you? Like, you was really...
They actually wanted to wait until he passed because they like, I can have an explosive temper. So it's a controlled, but me and my brother was so close. And for that to happen on accident like that, it's like everybody grieves differently.
Yeah.
And when I lost my grandmother, I took it really hard.
Yeah.
Like, I cried every day. When I woke up, I cried. When I went to work, when I got there, I cried. And when I left, I cried. When I got home from work every day, I would cry. So, like, that happened for 12 months.
Wow.
So when my brother died, sad to say it wasn't as bad as losing grandma.
Yeah.
And I had to make a decision in that moment. I was like, I don't want to lose my mind. And I can lose it right now. So I choose to trust God and his plans. Because sometimes I did a lot of research on heaven when he died. And I realized we are the ones suffering. Heaven is a beautiful place where flowers can sing a song to you. And you know what I'm saying? No death, no hurting, just eating good food.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that because literally me and my aunt had like I said, I put that post up and all of a sudden I got all kinds of calls. My officer, I got a buddy that's a police officer, white dude. Like, we go back and forth. We have really morbid, ugly conversations because he's a white dude and he's a police officer. I really not supposed to like you that much, but he
don't be racist.
No, I'm not being racist. I'm talking about most of my experiences with white cops have been horrible.
Yeah.
Like so, but he knows, and I love him, man. I love you, Officer Martin. Nate, if you watching, man, I love you, bro. I love you. The conversation.
I love you
know
too.
What it is. But we go back and forth with that type of stuff. But then my aunt called, and going back to what you said, me and my aunt was talking. And she said, I want you to pray for my friend because she lost her husband a year ago, and she was like, you know what? Pray for us, because like we the ones still here.
It's like you got to make a choice when you're grieving. If you know that this grieving can destroy you, sometimes it hurts, right? But you got to trust God. And God actually communicated with me, and he told me, he said, your brother had 24 years on this earth. That was it. Yeah. Everybody don't get 80.
He was young.
Everybody don't get 72. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people's missions are shorter.
Yeah.
And he was a pianist, talented piano player. He sang at my wedding.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he sang at my wedding. He died 2 years after I got married.
Oh, you wonder why that, I mean, who's told me, somebody came on the show. It was Luch. You know, Landscaping Luch?
Sure.
Yeah, she said, sure. Luch came on the show and me and him was talking because he's just such a good dude. And he was like, you know, man, every now and again I got to do something horrible because it seemed because he's a good dude. Because it seemed like horrible people just be living forever. And I said, and me and him came to the conclusion that God has given them time to get it right. And some of them in their 80s and still,
I think everybody
still acting horrible.
Everybody got that date. Right? Everybody got that one date. And we don't know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Yeah. And my brother never even got a common cold, never got the flu, nothing.
And he died trying to save somebody.
Health.
Trying to save somebody.
Yes. And then it was just it was awful. Like, just watching him on that bed. I prayed for him so hard in that moment that the doctors had to put me out. And I'm talking about, I was raised in the church, so I'm speaking in tongues. Yeah. I'm praying hard. I'm moving him. I'm like.
So I'm of the apostolic faith, so everything good in me came from tears on the floor, speaking in tongues. Laid out. And I still, sometimes I act beside myself.
Sometimes
but when
you
I
got
tell
to do it.
Yeah, but when I tell you that God has birthed some things in me because of that time.
Oh, yeah.
And because of the times it still happen that I do still, again, I act, like I got a divorce after 20 years, y'all. I'm going to act beside myself just for a little while.
Yeah.
You know?
I got divorced too.
So that's why you be acting like this. They seen that.
God, Lee. Divorce, honestly, that's a part of grieving that a lot of people don't talk about. People think grieving is just being with somebody who's alive and they're not alive no more. No, you can grieve a breakup. You can grieve divorce. And divorce, living with a wife or a husband, having that love, going to bed, having that guilt-free sex, you know what I'm saying? You ever had sex and you had no guilt? You did the worst stuff ever and you ain't guilty at all. Yoga poses.
Don't, Selly.
You was outside and you about to get arrested, but you gonna tell the police you married. I'm like, I respect your ministry.
Selly, don't talk about this. I'm still vulnerable right now.
It's
you the first woman I had in this studio. You sit over there looking extra thick, at least on the camera.
I know I'm cute, but it's okay.
I don't want to. I'm vulnerable, man. Yeah.
But I'm a good person to be vulnerable around because I'm a really pure person.
Yeah.
I love my friends. I love everybody. Like when I get off the phone with my friends, I say I love you.
Yeah.
And if I'm dating somebody, they think I got like 100 hoes because. For real, because I love you. I love you so much.
I want to talk. We're going to get, man, see, you shouldn't have got into this conversation because you are right. I grieve laying next to somebody at night and holding them. I grieve.
So lonely.
I'm a holder. I'm
a holder too.
I'm going to have to get a body pillow.
We're going to have to hug.
Yeah, because I don't want to hug up on all these hoes. I really don't.
No, and you know what? But I learned this though. Last time, see, me and him, we was married for 6 years. We separated 6 times, divorced once. So that means we kept breaking up. And what I learned in the season of breaking up, you got to compartmentalize these people you dating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if it's one person who you're not having sex with, but you just want to be held, it's a woman out here who will hold you. Or if it's a woman who you just want to go out on dates. So many people put all their eggs in one basket with these people, and they ain't doing it with you.
Yeah.
Now, part of my problem is I be a little too honest, because if I'm dating 2-3 people, I'm going to tell them,
Honestly,
I'm dating 3 people right now.
That's the way to go.
No,
I mean,
no, these men can't
no.
handle that.
Well, if they can't handle it,
I be
you know
fist
what?
fighting.
You need to sit down with Dr. J. Dr. J has Keeping It Real with Dr. J. Dr. J is an actual therapist, licensed therapist, and when I say he funny, Dr. J was there tonight at Riddles that I met you. He got up on stage last. I think he was already gone.
I was gone,
but he's a comedian. He's a pastor, which totally
that's beautiful.
Yeah, but like you gotta it's a little hard, especially if you're used to the traditional churched type people. Yeah. Like he's a little hard to accept at first. When I tell you I haven't met a love like that man, and I haven't met an honesty like him. He taught me to be honest, honest in some of the most. It do, but hey, that's on them. That's what I told him. I said and did 3 sessions of marriage counsel with him. It was ugly. I had never really let all that stuff like I let it out on that show.
You got to let it out.
And I hadn't, and I mean, I want to punch him in the face. Whenever you go through therapy, you should. Yeah, it hurt, and he was telling me the truth, and he was he was telling me stuff about myself. Yeah. And one of the best things to be in this life is self-aware, to know yourself. Self-accountable.
And I'm in therapy. Yeah, I've been in therapy for going on 2 years. My therapist's name is Dawn. She's an older white lady who tells it like it is. Really? She's straight up with me. One time I told her, I'm like, I want to get back with my husband because he just tried to spin the block on me. And I'm like, yeah, I love you. We always doing this, you know what I'm saying? Even though the end of the marriage was so ugly, we were toxic as hell to each other at the end. It was just bad.
Yeah, you can't,
And I'm like, I want to get back with him. She said, getting back with your ex-husband is like you taking a poop and trying to shove it back up your butt.
Give me her number.
So I tried to. So I still did it. I was like,
really?
I'm finna be with him. 2 weeks ago, he broke up with me.
And you was taking reverse doo-doos.
Yep. He broke up. He was like, I can't be with you. We not on the same page. After he started coming to my comedy shows. He came to my show when I opened up for Lil Rel.
Okay. Speaking of which,
yeah,
let's get into it. Who is Selly B? Selly B, you are a comedian, and you have done some amazing things.
Yeah.
You don't have you could tell us about Lil Rel. You're a comedian. You have
Jerk Italy Catering.
Jerk Italy Catering. Oh, look, it just happened to be up there right now. Jerk Italy Catering. I'm gonna throw this one up first, y'all, because everything, and they should still be able to hear. His microphone's still on, right, Nate? So she got Jerk Italy, y'all. I got the food sitting over here. What you want to do is you want to go to jerkitaly.com to check out her food and check out everything she's making. And then also, what you see to your right, you also host a
Funny Comedy.
What's Funny Comedy. And tell what's the address on that? Oh,
that's at the Royal Bistro, 2352 172nd Street on Torrance. It's right off of Torrance Avenue in Lansing, Illinois. I actually won a comedy competition.
Oh, to host?
To host. It was 10 men.
Really?
It was 10 men. I was the only girl that night.
What?
And I won.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, I got a lot of people to show up, and I was pretty funny. Yeah. And Knowledge seen a lot in me. And Knowledge is one of the people who was Lil Rel's first managers.
Oh, okay.
Who discovered him early on.
Okay.
So he's telling me, like, man, Selly, I'm discovering you now. Like, I see something.
You could flip out of it, Nate, and then we'll be back to it.
So it's every first Thursday of the month. If you use code SellyB, you get 25% off of your ticket sales. And my show so far has been very successful. I just thank God for that because I'm a one person to walk into my purpose. I never wanted to be a chef. I never wanted to be a stand-up comedian. I wanted to be rich.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a business owner, entrepreneur. Like in high school, they'd be like, what you want to be? I'm like, I want to be a doctor and a nurse and own a beauty supply store. And
they said, what you want to be is real.
Yeah. And I said 5 different things.
Yeah.
But now what am I doing? I'm a producer. I help produce people's comedy shows. I'm a chef, business owner, comedian.
Yeah.
What else do I do? I'm a customer service trainer.
Really?
I go into businesses and I teach their staff customer service techniques that are extremely effective.
Word?
Yeah.
I'm always looking for people that's been through that. Oh, so many people have been on this show. Like when I say a lot, I've been doing this for 3 years. I didn't even realize I got a lot of episodes and I've had a lot of entrepreneurs. I've had a lot of people come through here, so I'm always making connections. You a customer service rep, training people. My love, Tiffany, and I got to say something about Tiffany, man, because give me 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Because I on that post I put that I vent to God. I said I go to God with my pain, but somebody that's been there for me through this last year or two is shout out to my homie, my lover, my friend, Tiffany Ingram. She mad at me right now probably because I acted beside myself on.
He's sorry, Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
He had told me for the camera, and he's sorry.
I'm sorry. And I got so much love for her, and I seen she had put up a birthday post. She ain't tell me about it, and I was just like, well, she probably sick of me, but I understand, man, because she was like my therapy, and she was like my therapist. She let me vent to her. When I said I felt unheard, she heard me. Just a dope person, man. Don't get me. I'm almost crying in this mug.
That's huge.
Part of the post that I wrote was being humble, was humility enough to say, I'm sorry. It's some places. Maybe we might have the discussion, maybe we might not, but it was some places that I was wrong in, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to put that out there. And she's put up with me. She's literally put up with me. All my changes that I've gone through since in the past year or so. And she's put up with me, and send
the flowers now. You gotta vigorously apologize if you vigorously mess something up. Go ahead and
right. She just been there for me, and at the same time, I'm going through this, and I also been wanting to explore, and she's put up with that. You know what I mean? Just me. I like to be social, and so I'm a different kind of man. Men, you might look at men like they go out and they sleep around and stuff like that. I wasn't necessarily doing that. I was going out, and you might see me with women. You might see I love to flirt. It's something about it. It's the art of it. It's the art of.
It's just like the attention, though.
Is that what it is?
If you're feeling lonely,
yeah,
or you're feeling vulnerable, or you're going through something, you want positive attention, and sometimes we can't get somebody to say, you're an amazing person, but we could get them to say you fine as hell. So we'll take that fine as hell instead of that you're an amazing person.
Yeah,
because it's like people. Yeah, flirting is an easy way to get uplifted.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That you just need? Because I do.
Especially if you ain't going.
Yeah, if you ain't going, you just.
If you ain't going, now you just trying to get the compliment.
Yeah, I'm just fishing. Maybe that's what it is. That's so sad. I'm just fishing for compliments. I like, you know what? But on top of that, as a man, on the man side, what gets me is it's not even the attention, it's the reaction. I like to see a smile. I like to see, oh, I got her. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was in the kitchen with Nate the other night at the elbow room, and what a girl say? She said, she kept walking past me.
Oh, God.
She said, you fine as hell. The way she looked at me, I said,
that you fine as hell
trying,
make you feel the same as you're a great person. Keep going. Keep following your dreams. Right. That fine as hell.
Right.
It feels good.
It's different.
It hit different.
It hit different.
I get it a lot too. Like sometimes if I'm feeling down, I go put on a little sexy dress and some high heels and go to the gas station.
And men are despicable. We are.
Can I pump your gas? Can I pay for your gas? What's up, baby? You so fine.
Look.
5 of them, I can just go home now. My mom like, where you going? Gas station.
Gas station. I'll be back.
Aldi's.
I'll be back. I'm gonna pump this
Where
gas.
else can you go? It's another place. Home Depot.
$10 at a time.
Go to Home Depot with that dress on.
Oh, you go to Home
Especially
Depot.
in Schaumburg. That's where the sugar daddies reside. I had a man come up to me in Schaumburg at the gas station. He said, you ever heard of a sugar daddy? I said, yeah. He was like, yeah, that's me, baby girl. What's up?
Oh.
I pay them bills. What's up? I just need a little bit of that. And I'm like, if you wasn't so forward, I might have went. But you probably say that to all your hoes. I don't got time.
Look, man.
You laughing. See, that's the thing about me being a comedian. I'm going to be real with y'all. People laugh at me And I be so serious.
No, because I know it's real life and it's funny.
It's
like,
funny.
It's
That's what I
funny
do on the
because
stage.
It's real life. I just, man, I wasn't despicable. I was just, if I dove into your DMs this past weekend, I'm in everything I said.
I think I saw you on the Facebook dating when I was squirming.
Oh, you probably did.
I was like, I think I know him. So I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna swipe.
You did.
I just deleted every couple business days to get a couple compliments. I ain't linking up with them no more.
You said
I did that one time.
I just had a date.
ain't doing that no
I
more.
just had a date with a 27-year-old. She was cool. Like, we set out. She just called me, if you're watching this. That's how I am. My mind was on this and I had to go to a dinner before this. I'm going to call you back. And
that's so sweet.
For real, because she had texted me and then I said, let me hit you back in 15 minutes. She didn't respond. And then I'm gonna hit you back.
That's so sweet.
Just on some talking.
He was just saying he was gonna call you too, because we was just talking before the cameras came on. He was like, "Man, this girl, she was 27,
Selly a wingman like
and
a
I
mother.
just had to call
I'm
her."
gonna take Selly out to be a wing woman.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been known to stay with one. I ain't gonna lie. I've been known to stay with one.
They start out as you they wingman, and then all of a sudden now you it. They didn't work.
I just got a couple special friends.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right into it.
I love y'all. Watch, I love y'all.
How did we even get here? I
love y'all.
Comedians are so wild, man. I really.
Oh my God, the freakiest people you ever meet in your life.
The freakiest, the most bogus. I sat in front.
Bogus.
For real.
They are bogus.
I sat in
They'll
front
steal
of
your joke right in your face and say it right in your face.
From a comedian standpoint, I'm talking about, I'm the type of person, I never knew how to come at people. And so I had met a bunch of comedians and I was excited because I was like, hey, you guys, it was at, do you ever do comedy out in Indiana?
Yeah, I went to, used to be the Miller Beach Theater.
That's exactly where I'm talking about. Triple D, she bogus.
Yeah.
She
hey,
bogus.
38D?
Huh? Yeah,
38D. Shot thick ass. Hey, boo.
Who?
38D?
Oh,
hey,
she did
38D.
Look,
That's
you
my girl.
bogus. Why she call me
She's
Anderson .Paak?
Oh, God. She is, I like her. She's very supportive.
I walked in late to a show, and I walked in late at the Miller Beach Theater, and I'm trying to tip in, and she said, where you trying to go, Anderson .Paak? I was like,
yeah, comedians gonna get you, bro.
And then I stood back there with them, and they chopped me down.
They will chop you up
item
like
at a time. They
suey.
called my ears big, my head was big, my feet was big, my coat was too small.
But I'm gonna say one thing that I do different in my production.
I love you though. I love you.
Now I got this production, Laugh Therapy at the Park. Okay, it's March 20th. I want y'all there. Now tickets available at SullysWorld.com. At my shows, I have a policy. Don't haze my crowd, okay? And this is the reason why. Customers is the heart and the blood vessels of any business you have. Mm-hmm. And if you run them away, now ain't nobody getting paid. I ain't going for that. So don't be hazing my people.
Can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah.
So Nate Jackson, and you know Nate Jackson? He cold with it. Look him up. Comedian.
Okay.
When I say cold, like he traveling the world right now.
Okay.
And then the white dude that has, I forget his name, Pretty Boy, he has one on Netflix right now.
Okay.
He does a live, I forgot what do you call it when you do crowd reaction?
Crowd work.
Crowd work. He does, his whole set is crowd work. Him and Nate Jackson, so what they do, so my suggestion to you is they have a section. And so like, I don't know if the tickets are discounted because I would not want to sit in there because when I say they cut them up, they didn't cut down blind people, deaf people.
I ain't going.
They didn't cut down. You should make a section.
And I do have a rule.
A discount.
Nah. Because I be inviting too many family members and they be thinking they funny and they get up in that section. Next thing you know, now they fist fighting you.
Because
my family, hurt. Some of us like to fight.
Feelings hurt, right?
Yeah, no.
Now they feelings hurt.
I don't like. I've only had a situation where I got hazed one time. Not hazed, but I had a heckler.
Okay.
And I tore this man down so bad that the other comedians had pulled. This was the night I met Boogie, LL Boogie, and the Real Wine.
L Boog been on the show. Yeah.
We was in a comedy competition. I made second place. Real Wine was first place. So we won.
Hey Nate, do you know how to throw some of the comments on the screen? If you
But
go ahead.
after I got out, this dude had said, what he said, can I cuss? I can cuss.
Yeah.
He was like, I was telling my joke. He was like,
You just cussed in your
you a
comedy set.
dumbass bitch.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know you was gonna go there, Selly.
So I was like, wow, you little stinking, dirty, ugly, musty looking, crusty, big back, big feet,
I heard
ugly
that
toe,
one.
ugly mouth, ugly. See, the thing is, before comedy, I was a roaster. That's why people recommended that I do comedy, because I can cut somebody real quick. I got all brothers, mostly male cousins, and they think they funny. So I be having to get your big lip, small teeth, big gap, nasty breath, stinking, ugly, dirty. I could go for a whole hour.
You did say you was born on the west side.
And people get to crying.
Right.
And like, I got one cousin just started back speaking to me after 2 years. Cause he had said something like, you ain't even that funny. I said, I'm not. And you got alopecia on your face.
Oh.
Get some eyebrows.
Oh no.
My bad.
Oh no.
It just, I got a smart mouth.
Look, this girl, I got a root canal on my tooth years ago. And when I was in Atlanta, I was eating something and it chipped a little bit, but it was still cool. And a couple weeks ago, I was eating something and it came out. And it's been like I don't care. I'm a grown man, right? What?
Little missing tooth.
Yeah, I got.
We
right
all
here.
got one. We
right,
all
but
got
look,
one.
She said something to me and my little feel. I don't even know why my feelings got hurt. And I'm not one to. I don't fight women like women because
that's beautiful.
Well, because it doesn't make any sense. Sometimes women start talking, and it's nothing against you. As a grown man, that's not my arena. If you really want to step into my arena, because my arena is if you were a man and you said this to me and you know that you cannot step into this arena, you 4'7". I knock you out. Look at my arm. Look how big my hand is.
It's a big arm.
Like, ma'am, you know that you can say all of this, and you know, like that's why I'm not talking to you. I'm not gonna entertain that because you don't want to step. When you step into a man's arena, we fight. And you know that I'm not gonna fight. So I'll let you talk. You'll stay in your arena. I'll stay in mine.
And I made a pact with myself this year: no fist fights. Because when I first started doing comedy, these comedians was trying it, and it's like they'll say something to you real off the wall, so then I say something back, and they will get offended at what I said back. So then they'll get aggressive. Now I got brothers, so you know. But this year, in the name of Jesus, no fights.
Now she want to be a Christian.
Battery and assault is illegal. If anybody hits me, I'm calling the police.
That's grown. That's what grown people do. Because it's
illegal.
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
I had to think about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to jail.
It's illegal.
For nobody.
No.
I would call the cops on you. I
got away with it for a while.
Really?
So.
Really? Yeah. I have guns to protect myself, not to be on the offensive. But if you do something to me that is threatening my person, people look at me and you think I won't shoot you. I got a whole lot of life to live. I got kids. And your life, apparently, since you go out acting like that, you really don't care too much about it.
Man.
So don't get it twisted. The problem with you looking at me and you discounting me is you don't think that I'm going to shoot you.
He said he going to bust a cap.
Yeah, I will. And more than likely, especially if I'm around here, I'm strapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people just think that you're not because you're a nice guy, you this and you that. What they say, try me.
You know what? I've always been scared of guns because my temper has been explosive since I was a little kid. Yeah. And I had this little Gucci Mane phase I was going through.
Oh, God.
Where I was just playing Gucci everywhere I went. And that's when I thought about getting a gun. But I knew that I still had to figure out a way. At my age of 31 now, I'm learning.
Yeah, it's probably
Don't
smart.
put your hands on people, you know, and just... If somebody put their hands on you, I'm an actress. I'm gonna fall out. I'm gonna be like, you beat my ass. Oh.
Speaking of you being an actress, let's go back to the beginning of your career when you first started.
So look, y'all. 10/1/1997, I hosted the Oprah show with Oprah Winfrey. Okay.
Go ahead, you keep going.
I hosted the Oprah show. It was a good experience, you know what I'm saying? Oprah was very nice. She was sending gifts to our home months after this happened, books, and I think she sent us like a little tutor and just like, yeah. I don't even think I was in school yet. If I was,
It's okay. You
1997,
can't scroll down.
I went to school the next year. So yeah, I think I was like 4. But yeah, Oprah thought I was the cutest little thing. She was like, Celica, you're the reason why I want kids. And I'm just mad my mama didn't sell me, but now everything I'm hearing about this Diddy stuff, I'm kind of happy.
She should have sold. I wish my mom would have sold me.
She should have sold me. Right, my mama was getting a little jealous.
You would have had a good life. Not to say you didn't have a good life, but I'm sure you would have had a better life. I'm going to try to reach back out. Right, to see if she adopts you.
Hey, Oprah, you seen this?
You still adopting folks?
I'm making big major moves.
I missed the story because I was back there. I was trying to figure out.
So this is what it was. My family was on the Oprah show for like organizing the family, and my mom was complaining about feeding her kids.
Yeah,
right? I gotta go to the grocery store 5 times a week for these hungry kids.
She was complaining about.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, I can't breathe.
They always messing up my house. They eat too much. So Oprah was like, can Celica come to the stage and host the show with me? My mama grabbed me. She was like, one moment, Oprah, she was like, if you tell my business on TV, I'm going to kill you. That was my first death threat. My first death threat.
My mama don't feed me. She said that.
My mom used to get mad when we got hungry. Like, but my thing, I had to tell her one day, I'm like, Mom, we growing. Like,
you
we
got
hungry.
Kids?
No.
You don't have no kids?
Nah.
Really? So, okay. As a father, I understand your mother in that situation. Not to say she was right, but I understand where it comes from. Because like it's just like if my kids came and they asked me for something, if I can't do it for them at the time, or I know that like money's low, you start feeling some kind of way. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's not even my fault, really, because life is life. You know what I mean? And so you start feeling some kind of way. You ain't gonna understand this. If
you don't get some rice, if you don't get some big 5-pound thing of rice for $7 and feed them kids some rice. But thank God for my grandma. Okay, my grandma used to be there all the time, and so I was raised in a business setting.
Okay.
My grandpa owns one of the first black-owned beauty supply stores in Chicago. It's called Jordan's Beauty Supply.
Is he still got it?
Yeah, 47 years. He's 99 years old.
Where is it at?
He still works every day. Really? 1911 East 79th Street.
Hey.
Yeah, he's a legend in Chicago, Mr. Jordan.
Is that east side, west side?
East.
It's east. You're right. So 79th, I know I've passed by it because is it close to Shop Blizz's radio station?
I don't know where that's at, but I know it's the Walgreens right there, 79th and Jeffrey. It's a block over from the Walgreens.
Oh, it's Jeffrey. Okay, you on the west side of the expressway.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
West side. Well, not the expressway. We're on the west side of that Walgreens.
I
Jeffrey.
know what I'm saying is I'm thinking because he's on 79th Street, Blizz's studio, but the store is on the west side of the Dan Ryan. It might be on the east side, but it's on the west side of the Dan Ryan. Am I right? Jeffrey is on the west side of Dan Ryan. Am I wrong?
It's on the east side of the Dan Ryan.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the east side of the Dan Ryan. It's closer to the lake.
So then I probably have passed by.
Yeah, Jordan's Beauty Supply. And being raised in that entrepreneurial setting, my grandma was always around with the kids. My grandpa used to give us cash registers to play with.
Okay.
He'd be like, I got a game for y'all. Create the sales flyer for next month.
That's dope. That's it.
And then he would give us a little toy money like, oh, what's the sale? Then when I turned 12, he had a little location where all the old closeout products and salon furniture was. He had me and my cousin managing that store.
Really?
12 and 14 years old, managing. So my grandma was always present. It's not that my mom didn't have the food or the money to feed us.
Right.
She was just sick of us always being hungry.
Maybe how many of y'all was
we some snacking kids, 4.
That's a lot. Yeah, she probably
was. My dad had 5 in total. My older brother was much older than us, so he was already kind of.
So back to what I was saying maybe it's not money, but sometimes it's resources. Sometimes it's energy. I don't even have the energy. It was the energy. And so you mad because it's like y'all just ate. I don't even have the energy to feed you right now.
But Grandma had us, okay? Grandma and Auntie Bonita, shout out to them. Auntie Bonita always had some Tostitos, tortilla chips. I was doggone raised off of them.
Selly,
Grandpa always had a bag of peanuts. Okay? We wasn't starving. We were just hungry. My mama, this is the thing. My mom had that. You know how some moms can zone you out?
Yeah.
She don't hear nothing you saying. She like, Mom.
Oh, that's another thing.
She like,
yeah. Yeah, mothers can do that.
So we hungry.
Yeah.
And she just like, Mom, she like, didn't I just feed you?
Yeah.
This morning, she like, it was a big breakfast. Okay, whatever.
I got my theory on that is women, we need women. That's why I believe in a family. You need women. Women can exist in chaos. Fathers bring order.
Yeah.
And so like
my dad was there too.
Yeah.
My dad was there too. And my dad was like the spoiler. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I got 4 brothers and I'm the only girl.
Oh yeah.
So my dad, like when I tell you growing up,
he ain't spoiled them though. He spoiled you.
I don't even know. I don't remember if they was getting spoiled. I know I used to stick my hand out.
Really?
And my dad would put money in my hand until I closed it.
Yeah.
And he would just give me money, or I'd be like, I would call him like, Dad, I want a teddy bear today, you know? And that's really biting me in the butt now, because when I date, you know what I'm saying? These guys, they don't fall in line. I'm going to have to get me a rich African. I'm going to have to. They are not falling in line.
You know what comes with rich Africans, right?
What?
You're going to have to shut up.
I'm down. I'm so down, baby. I love you. Where are you? Please come get me.
You're going to be like, shut up.
I'm going to.
You gonna sit
I'm going to have a plate. I'm going to have a plate.
They be dressing to the nines too, boy.
Dress me, baby. And I'm going to cook every night. Look, that's the one thing. When I was married, I was cooking for my husband. Every morning, afternoon, night. It's like my love language. And my food is impeccably delicious.
Selly, I bet it is.
It is. It's fire. So I never wanted to be a chef, but God let me know that my path was to be Jerk Italy's owner. My path was also be a stand-up comedian. I didn't see none of this coming. Even when I became a comedian, my friend, the way it happened. Now, can I talk about the way it happened?
Go ahead.
So my friend Tika, she had this pop-up shop at the Yorktown Mall. My catering company was there for almost a year just selling food. And we got so popular.
What year was this?
This was 2023. Yorktown Mall.
I've probably been to your I did the canopy over the food court at Yorktown Mall. I'm an iron worker by trade.
So look, the food court was mad at us because we was in this pop-up shop creating mall traffic issues.
Yeah.
We had a line so big that the mall administration said that we were blocking the regular flow of the traffic of the mall.
Are you serious?
No, for real. Like it was a big, big deal. And so she was about to close down and try to find her new business venture. She was like, when I close down, I want to do a comedy show. Help me put it together. So I said, cool. So she knew this comedian named Kyrie, this comedian named Chad, and Carlton Jones.
Okay.
I knew Carlton Jones. That was my cousin's baby daddy.
I know Carlton.
Yeah, that's my cousin's baby daddy. So I called everybody. We putting it together. So then one of the comedians was like, you need a host. Mm-hmm. So I told her, I said, we need to hire another comedian to be a host. She was like, no, I got the host. I said, who's the host? She was like, you. I was like, me? She was like, you. I said, girl, you tripping. I'm not hosting no comedy show. I cook macaroni and cheese.
You said I could.
Are you crazy? Like, and we got into a real bag. She was like, something telling me you need to be the host. I'm not going. You're going to be the host.
Yeah.
And the time kept going, so I started, like, suggesting hosts. I'm like, maybe we should hire this. She's like, girl, the budget is maxed out. You're the host. So you going to get this money.
Why did you want to do it? Because you wanted to.
I wasn't a comedian. I don't believe in walking in something that's not my calling. Yeah. I'm going to do what's meant for me to do. And that's the problem with comedy now. Some of these comedians, this ain't your ministry. This ain't your ministry.
They about to cut you off.
You up there bombing out every time, but you got the strength to go back up there. Now, I know it's therapeutic, okay, to do comedy, but some of y'all real bad at it. And then instead of getting better, you going to steal jokes from somebody who's good.
You said they got strength.
I'm watching them steal my jokes verbatim. And I'm like, yeah.
You write, though, don't you? You write, don't you?
I'm a freestyler, to be honest, but yes.
Okay.
My writing is usually a freestyle that I remember to get.
Okay.
But because of my speech, and that's why she chose me for it. So I end up going up there doing a comedy show. I murdered this comedy show. Like, for people thought that I was doing this for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was just day one. I got paid for it too. So I got paid my first time ever doing comedy.
Really?
So then my mom was there. She was like, man, she told all the comedians, she gathered them together. She was like, get my baby on another stage. I think this is what she need to be doing.
Yeah.
So then I went to Mike's Place out west.
Slow down for a second. What was that first time? So you did it.
Yeah.
What was that first time like? Like what did you feel like?
Oh, it felt so good.
Really?
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
I'm a private person for the most part, unless I know you. I'm not just spilling my business to the world. I gotta have some type of trust. So to be able to spill my business to the world and not give a crap, I'm up there telling my deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah.
I'm up there spilling my insecurities.
Yeah.
And being able to laugh at myself. Like, the fact that I don't got the biggest butt in the world. That always used to bother me, that my thighs is this big, but my booty...
They waiting for something. They waiting for something.
It's not flat, but it's, to the Black American standard, you would think I would have a big old BBL looking butt, and I don't. But I can go on the stage and make a joke about that.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got no booty, y'all, and everybody laughing at the fact that I ain't got no booty, but I'm laughing too. It helps you heal your insecurities. It helps you just be able to just be yourself. And, well, I don't know anybody else. It helps me be myself. It helps me spill the tea. It helps me, things that I was scared to tell people or secrets I wanted to hold in forever. I could just
I would imagine being around y'all comics, I have wanted to give a shot at comedy. And mine is will probably be a little different. Because I'm like, what would come out of me, people would probably be like, I'm probably a little bit more Corey Holcomb-ish.
Do you?
And so like half the crowd gonna be like, bro, you real messed up.
It all depends on who's in the crowd too. Like, a lot of people don't know how to read the room. Like,
Yeah.
if you in a room full of women and you gonna go up there and say all women ain't shit, you stupid dumb bitches. Just have somebody walk you to the car, because you might just get jumped on.
So if that's all my material, what do I do? Don't go?
No, make sure when you do it, it's a room full of men. Like, because I know a couple comedians that has a lot of stuff that's bashing women. And when they're in a room full of men, they do the best. But the only problem is most of these comedy shows got to be women.
Yeah.
Women are one dropping that bread to go out.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, value your consumer and do you, though. You never know how they gonna respond.
Yeah.
Women don't like women either. Like, women is sick of women too.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, like women comedians, you got like you got to have something to be a female comedian.
Yeah.
It's only so much that you can say. I don't know. Like you can't. It almost like you can't be as free. You don't have the experience of a man that. You know what I mean?
They want women comedians to be quiet, soft-spoken, and sexy.
Yeah.
That's all they want to see from us. Sometimes they want to see a little clean comedy. They don't want to see a woman comedian being aggressive, loud. And sometimes you got to break the stereotypes, because I've been on the stage with a lot of men, and I was the best one.
Yeah.
I won What's Funny Comedy.
Yeah.
10 men.
And now I like to roll into these things. You won What's Funny Comedy, so now you host comedy. Is that the Thursdays?
Every first Thursday of the month.
Every first Thursday. Let me roll this real quick,
Yeah,
just so
every
people
first
know
Thursday,
that Selly B.
Come see Selly, y'all.
Come see Selly every first Thursday of the month.
Come see Selly every first Thursday of the month.
I already know my girl Selly B. We outside every time, every first Thursday of every month. And y'all already know they got the big dogs. We laughed every time, all day, all day.
It was funny. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Come out and check out anytime y'all got time.
Show. I'll be back. Let me know when you're performing again. Love you. Thank you. It was a great show, y'all. Y'all need to come out every Thursday. See my girl Selly. She did her thing, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations, Selly B. It's a good show. Come out next time.
Great show. Selly B was funny, man. It's hilarious, man. Come on out, man.
It was such a great show. I can't wait to come back next week. Shout out to Selly B.
Favorite show. I had so much fun. Shout out to Selly B. Had a good time. Show. You did a great job. Comedians are awesome. Oh, I just attended the What's Funny Comedy Live. Shout out to my cousin Selly B. She did her thing. All the comedians did a great job. I had a great time.
That's me screaming in the back.
They love you.
They love me.
They love you. So first Thursdays, where's the first Thursdays at?
At the
Did you give me
Royal
a flyer for the
Bistro
first
in Lansing, Illinois. I don't.
Oh, it's the
think
same
so.
place.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, because we ran the previous flyer for the
Yep.
first Thursdays, and you also do
Yeah.
Mondays. Do you have a Monday show?
No.
Okay. What do we?
Well, I'm booked a lot. Now, let's talk about this.
Okay,
Laugh
yes.
Therapy at the Park, 65 East Garfield Boulevard, March 20th. I have not produced a comedy show since last year. Like, I want to say early last year. I'm back on the scene, okay? Producing my comedy show for myself and others. So if you want a comedy show for a small fee, I'll do the whole thing for you. Now, you might have to sell your own tickets, or I can sell it for you, whatever. But I have done, so far I've produced 4 totally sold out shows on my own.
Okay, that's cool.
One
That's
of them
dope.
was so sold out, we had to cut the website off because the tickets was selling so crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
They know you. I knew you.
Yeah.
Like before I met you, you was like, I'm Selly B, and I was like, I didn't seen and heard,
Yeah.
and probably had seen some stuff on Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah.
with your name in it. So you out here.
I'm out
People
here.
know you. They know you.
And when I first started comedy, I was out here every day. They got a list of 24/7, 365 comedy in Chicago. Every day is comedy in Chicago.
So let me ask you this. So you rolled into that show, you hosted the show, and you said it was therapy, you loved it.
Yes.
And from there you wanted to practice. Like did you hit the track the first day after that?
I asked God about it.
Okay.
Because I'm like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Stand up comedy.
right, yeah.
Like, God will have you doing some stuff you never see yourself doing.
Yeah.
I just knew I was going to be the best car salesperson in the history of the world. I was up there at Ford throwing them cars off that lot. I drive down the street now and see people I sold cars to waving at me, or they be mad, or they give me the finger because it was a lemon. But
you were selling used cars.
I was selling used and new cars, and I was #1 top sales. I was selling all them white boys.
Really?
Yes. Wow. Yes. But God was telling me, like, this ain't it, baby girl. I was making like $1,000 an hour sometimes.
Probably because you're authentic. Like, it's because used car salesmen, like, they're not.
They kept firing me because of that.
Because you're authentic. You probably told people the truth.
Yeah, like.
For the most part.
When it was, no, I always did.
Yeah.
Because I used to tell customers, I used to say, and my managers hate this, make sure you're comfortable with this purchase because you're going to be the one driving off and paying this car note, not me. Mm-hmm. They be like, why do you tell people that? And a lot of the times people would leave, right? They would come back the next day. I had like a 90% ratio. They was coming back. They would go to other dealerships. Nobody was as nice as you. Nobody. And I was still getting fired. And I didn't understand it because I'm like, and then they would never pay me. Like the last dealership I worked for, I made, in 3 weeks, I made like $17,000.
Really?
They gave me $5,500 and told me get the F on.
You know what? It's always the car salesman. I've bought a lot of cars, like through my marriage and stuff like that. Something was always happening to a car. I had to get a car, but the salesmen were always authentic. It was the finance guy.
Nah, all of them full of crap. Well, I'm a
let me take that back. It's not authentic. They were cool because you could tell when they weren't authentic. Yeah, it was hard to find. But the finance dudes was always the ones that were like,
they push the pressure.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be real. Like some tips if you want to sell a car. If you're a woman, don't go by yourself.
Don't. Please don't.
Don't go. And I understand that you are independent.
The car dealership
but they
or the mechanic.
full of crap.
Yeah, or the mechanic.
Market adjustments is a total scam and it's illegal.
Market adjustments?
Oh, God. If you go to a dealership and they say, you see the window sticker, right? You saw it. That's how you came in. You got a picture of it. They be like, yeah, I know you see the window sticker, but it's a $7,000 market adjustment on this car because there's only 2 in the whole United States. It's rare.
And it just happened to be the market adjustment is always up.
5,000 extra, 4,000 extra, 3,000 extra.
Come on, man. Yeah, that's when I would walk out.
Or if you do a test drive for a car and the window sticker is gone. You see the outline paper for it, they cut it out the window so you wouldn't know how much it was.
I never.
They bogus.
I always would ask, and that's the main thing. I don't want to hear how much I'm gonna be paying per month because that's how the finance guy always gonna say, well, it's only this much a month. I don't want to know how much is the car, bro.
And that's crazy because the last car I got, they got me.
Really?
They got me.
Cause you only paying $375.
They got me.
And they don't tell you it's for 90 months.
They got me.
I had this car to the wheel fall off. I'm still paying the note.
I had to get out of that car because I had crashed it on a rock. On a rock and had to get it towed off the rock.
Really?
I had 2 buffaloes driving down the street, dragging, and I had somebody tape it up. They like, we want that car back. You can have it. They didn't expect it or nothing. So I took the car note because I'm like, you know what? Let me just go and do what I got to do. But yeah, don't trust them. Go up in there and pray for. Bring your pastor. Bring your pastor. Bring the oil.
They hate me because I'm the no king.
Ask
so
all the questions.
when I get in there with the finance guy, he want to sell you the leather package. It ain't even real leather in the car, G. He want to sell you the car wash package, and then all of that go into your. If y'all here's game, man. Especially if you're a woman, all of that stuff goes into if you're financing the car at probably some ungodly interest rate. If you got to go in there anyway. All of that's going into your loan, and so you can charge interest on a leather package. Go and buy that separate. Pay the $50 or whatever. Don't buy that stuff, man. I know car salesmen probably want to fry me right now. I don't get none of the extra packages.
Man,
none of them.
I done had 30 different jobs.
Really?
Literally, I'm only 31. I've had 30 different jobs.
That's your generation. That's why.
And you know why?
That's
I'm gonna tell you why. Honestly, and people say it's my generation, but I learned something at each one that I'm able to benefit off of today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My grandpa with the family business beauty supply, they used to think I was crazy because they be like, you always job hopping, but every job I got paid better than the last.
That's cool. That's good.
So it's not like I was going downward. And then now I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm so booked with comedy and catering, I ain't got time for nothing else.
That's dope.
I just had a job recently. I ain't been back. I didn't officially quit, but I ain't had time to go back to work.
So when I say that's your generation, though, I think that my generation, I've been an iron worker going on.
We ain't the same generation.
Not real. I'm 43. And so you wasn't even in school when I was coming out, Selly. You weren't. Think about it.
Yeah.
I think we believe the hype. We was the last of the generations for them to tell us work hard and you can get ahead, and we believed it. So I've been on my job for 20 years. You got people I'm still an iron worker. I started iron working when I was 23.
Wow.
And
you got patience.
I had a family.
But even though you have a family, I'm saying like you have the patience. Because if you've been at a job for 20 years, I'm almost sure you done been abused.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do well with it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell. What I'm trying to tell you is that we believe the hype. We were the last. You got to understand. This has been driven into us from kindergarten, and then now y'all hit school and y'all like, nah, man, I don't even sound right. Like, you telling me to work hard, and I'm out here. I didn't see my uncle. He worked hard, and what they give him? He got hurt on the job, and I seen him tried to sue, and they ain't give him no money. Now the nigga ain't got no leg, and he trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel it. Yeah, and I was raised by entrepreneurs as well.
Yes, you had it in you. So you got the double whammy. You had entrepreneur in you, and it was like, these jobs. Like, the first time somebody say something whack to you, you gone.
Or it's not even that. I am a very submissive person. But the leadership that I submit to have to be worth submitting to, or I ain't going. I can't submit to no idiot. My boss is dumb, and I'm doing it. At one point, at one dealership I was working at, they had me a charge of my boss. Really? She didn't do nothing all day. And the managers was like, monitor what she doing all day. Nothing.
I'm laughing at you because my ideology is women always say that. Like, I don't even want to get into no woman-man argument, but women always say, I'm submissive just to the right person.
Yes.
You're not submissive.
I'm not submitting to no idiot. Nah. Because think about it. I got an example for you.
Ahead.
So say, right? I don't know. So say you just chilling, right? And you got this boyfriend and he love you a lot. And one day your boyfriend got a pound of cocaine in the trunk of the car.
Okay, that's
and he's submissive, right? So the police is behind y'all, and he say, baby, I have a record and you don't, so just say it's yours. So that, you know what I'm saying, you do 5 years, I would do. And being a submissive to an unworthy lead, I'm running. I'm snitching.
Right.
He got coke. He just told me about it in the name of Jesus.
Right.
Soon as he say I'm gonna start recording the conversation. What'd you say you got?
I got you,
That's
baby.
crazy.
I got you, baby.
And also, you know, I don't think I
got you.
talked about it. I'm also a content creator.
Okay.
I love that so bad.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm a shout out to Shay Baz, my friend Shay Baz said, we be effing it up on the views for real.
Yeah. Nate, we need to run Bow Lion.
So follow Shay Baz, y'all, Instagram,
We're not
Facebook.
done yet, but we just need to roll Bow Lion and we need to roll
let's roll
Miss Cox.
Let's roll.
It's funny how a man only thinks about you got a real big heart, but I'm looking at you. You got real big brains, but I'm looking at you. Girl, there ain't no pain in me looking at you.
I don't give a keep looking at me, cause it don't mean a thing if you're looking at me. I'ma do my thing while you're playing with you.
What's up, world? It's yours truly, East Atlanta's finest Miss Cox. And I want you to tune into the Views and Opinions podcast on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. And oh yeah.
Yeah.
I eat all my food. I don't even drop.
We back.
We back. Hey, y'all.
Oh, shoot.
Snap.
We was talking about the food on the break. I'm going to go ahead and taste. Is it gonna stay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and taste. Taste of Italy.
Now he said it's called Jerk Italy. He said he don't like spicy.
I know.
So I hope it don't hurt you.
But Selly went ahead and put this. I'm just happy you put this this peach cobbler in here.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick that when I get home.
Yeah. The peach cobbler is really, really good. Oh gosh, the peach cobbler is really good. My mom, she's the originator.
What we got here, Selly?
Jerk chicken on top of a ghost pepper macaroni and cheese.
Ghost pepper.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm able to take one bite of spicy foods. And
it's hot honey though. It's a new recipe I'm working on.
Okay.
Hot honey.
Oh yeah. And I could taste the hot coming, but it's good before that.
Yeah, hot honey.
And this the mac and cheese.
Yeah, the mac and cheese.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I got a couple marriage proposals off this macaroni. Mostly women, surprisingly. Yeah. They say I could do me too. It's like, just make it. Just make the mac. You can live here. They just want a personal chef they don't want to pay for.
I ain't what they're looking for.
Yeah.
There's some freaks out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. And I got you some Alfredo in there with Belize spice Alfredo. It has It has Max Healthy Seasoning in it. That's a seasoning that's known for lowering blood pressure, lowering blood sugar.
Word?
Yeah, it's very good for you.
Oh, so you okay?
Yeah, I'm one person who really cares about. I'm gonna make fattening food, but I want something to be kind of healthy.
And most of the black community got high blood pressure.
Yeah. As you see in my jokes, I'll be like, stop eating pork, please.
Right.
Please. Pork killed grandma, and I miss her so much.
You know what? I'm not really digging on pork like that no more because I've noticed that I would get queasy.
Yeah.
Barbecue?
Yeah.
I'm going for it now. I'm straight going
That's because you're getting older.
That's why maybe that's what it is.
When you get older,
stuff,
you can't play them games no more.
No,
You can't play. You can't play them
so
games.
I'm gonna say that peach cobbler. I know that's good.
Yeah.
You got jerk Alfredo for me?
Yeah, that's a Belize spice honey hot jerk Alfredo.
You came in here trying to take advantage of me, huh? That's
no. Now I put salmon and chicken on there.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
You know what? I think that's what helped excel my comedy career too.
What is the food?
fact that people could book me and book a caterer at the same time?
Yeah.
Cause I got a lot of double bookings.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gary V.
Yeah.
Look, you know what Gary V is? Gary Vaynerchuk? No, Gary.
Well, guess how long I've been doing comedy? Because I don't know nothing.
Oh, hold on.
1.5 years.
That happened a year and a half ago?
Yes.
Word?
Year and a half, yeah, 2023, August. So it's going on 2 years. It's almost 2 years.
But you've been cooking for a long time.
I've been cooking for 5 years. I've been cooking forever because my marriage.
Ooh, yeah.
When I was married, I used to cook for my man all the time. He could just. I don't play that. Even when I'm dating, even if I like somebody, I'm gonna get to cooking. So he lost for word. It's not even that spicy, is it?
No, it's hot.
Okay.
If you like spicy, I don't do spicy. Like I'm talking about. Mild sauce will put me over the edge.
Okay, so he over here, he about to start sweating.
I am sweating.
He gonna start.
But
it's gonna clean out good.
But it's good. But it is good though.
It's good. My food is really good. My main ingredient is love. It's me and my mama.
I could taste it in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I've done a couple podcasts. That's the first one I cooked for. So don't get jealous, y'all, please.
Y'all come get some of these coochie noodles.
Please. Oh, not the coochie.
I eat this all day.
Right.
It's hot though.
I ain't gonna lie, after I cook for people, they be looking at me differently. My grandma told me that though. She was like, you want a man? She said, you go over there with a sweet potato pie. Mm-hmm. And she made me make 25 sweet potato pies.
Honestly, that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, women really... traditional roles is gone. You don't really see, especially your age, 30-something.
31.
They ain't cooking like that. Boy,
I've been cooking like this for salmon croquettes, fried green tomatoes.
Don't tell me that.
Go pick some fried green tomatoes out the backyard, chop them up, and he needs some water. You need some milk.
I'm about to get some, yeah.
Now go home, microwave that.
I am.
It's probably still a little warm, but he waited a little while.
No, it is warm.
Yeah, I tried. I had it in a warmer bag in the car, so it was hot.
Oh, you doing it like that? I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really, especially.
Taste the peach cobbler. I got a fork. Go ahead. Nah, he say I want to save that for. A lot of people tell us that our food is made for intimate moments.
Because I want to lick it.
Yeah,
like I know I'm going to eat it all the way. See what your friend just did?
She went in the corner. She ate it privately.
Left the room to eat. She said, I'm about to go eat. You got a whole chair over here. She was in the corner like,
and I'm the type of friend that you will pull up at my house and I'll be like, let me go in real quick. I'll come out with a whole thing of Alfredo. You know what I'm saying? I love feeding my friends because I want to keep them forever.
Honestly, the single life, so I have my babies. I call them my babies. They grown, but my daughters are staying with me for the moment, and I've been waiting on them to cook. They'll bring stuff home, and I just said, you know what? I be catching the women I live in an apartment now. The women that live around me,
I go in smelling they love.
I be going in there sniffing, and I'm like, man, I know. Okay, I'm gonna catch her coming out and just tell her like, hey, look, I don't care if you got a man. Just
give me a plate.
Yeah, just if you got a little extra,
I just love
I'll pay
feeding
you for
people.
It.
Like, yeah. Yep. And then it'd be like, I'll be so creepy. Like when people eat my food, I just be sitting there staring at them. Like,
Nate, can you pass me that ring over there?
I sit there and watch my friend Shay eat a whole plate.
Yeah. No.
He like, will you marry me? 9 marriage proposals off the macaroni alone.
Ooh.
Literally. I guess that was 10. He said, pass me the ring. I didn't even think what she was doing.
Yo.
Man. One time, it was so funny. This guy, we was catering at Loyola University like 2 weeks ago. This guy came up. He said, man, who make this food? You or your mama? I said, both of us. He said, man, I bet you your man love you. I said, I don't got one. He was like, niggas is tweaking. What's your number? Niggas is tweaking. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
They is tweaking.
Do you do mild or do you do mild jerk?
Oh, yeah. Most of our stuff is mild.
Okay. So you will do, like if I come to you, I can get a jerk mild. I get a mild jerk. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Especially with caterer orders, we ask them what they want. You want mild, extra spicy. We even do non-spicy.
Really?
And it's still jerked.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come. I'm still eating this.
Yeah.
One bite at a time.
Yeah.
But this.
Take your time.
That's gone tonight. Like when I tell y'all, only so many people. My ex-wife's family made a peach cobbler.
Yeah.
That literally, I eat that whole pan. I'll lick it too. That might be a little bit better.
Oh wow.
It's
That's my mom's recipe.
God.
That's my mom's recipe. Shout out to Chef Sandra. We got a we actually gonna be on a chef showcase on the north side.
Word?
Let me see. Let me get that flyer.
Why didn't you send that to
I
me
know. I know.
I'm gonna try to put it in there.
I'm finna sing y'all. It's from Chef Joya. It's gonna be called the Black Excellence Experience. Let me go to it. Y'all be getting lost in these. It's the Taste of Black Excellence.
Where you at? I'm gonna just hold it up to the camera. Let me
Dang,
see.
I gotta find it in my phone.
We're gonna do it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You all good?
I should have been here.
While you talking about that, let me talk about the 312 awards that you are going to be.
Yes,
you're going to be. Are you? You're not hosting.
I'm not hosting it. I'm
just doing the comedy.
Yeah, I'm just doing some comedy.
So the 312 awards is about to go on. Shout out to all my friends, man, and some people that's been on this show. Shout out to Sinatris.
Yeah,
winning Artist of the Year at the 312 Music Awards. I know some other people won. I gotta check it out, but it's been
Shout out to all y'all.
Man, all of y'all, man. It's been a lot of artists that's been on this show. Shout out to my man, Media Monics and Get This D, man, over at Shop Talk 7.
Yes.
I think they won. They just won. I think they might have won the 312.
The podcast.
Yeah, for their 312. You never been to Shop Talk 7?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you gotta go through.
That's
where I was talking about Blizz's studio. No, you gotta go through.
I'm going. Not like that, but
and then shout out to them for winning the Born Rich awards. I think it was Born Rich, his award show that just happened. My life coach Jeff was there. The Vibe Studios was there at there. He was representing the Vibe Studios out there. We are the Vibe Studios right there.
The Vibe. What's up, y'all?
Shout out to life coach Jeff, man. Shout out to Selena K. Shout out to me, the VNO, and shout out to Smooch Wallace. Who is Smooch Wallace? You see it behind Selly's head. That's some of his gear right there.
Right here.
Y'all, Vibe Studios we are doing an interview next, and I'm gonna show this 312. But we doing an interview next Saturday. If you're not hooked up with Rock Truth or the Vibe Studios on Facebook, go and follow the Vibe Studios on Facebook. Follow the Vibe Studios on YouTube because we have an interview coming up with Fred Hampton Jr. on Saturday. Okay. Selena K with Rock Truth. I'm producing the show. But Fred Hampton Jr., Black Panther. His daddy was Black Panther. That's the one that got killed in Chicago. He was a leader of the Black Panthers, the leader with Huey P. Newton of the Black Panthers. So we're gonna be interviewing his son at their house out in Maywood, at the family house. So I believe they lived in that house. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the Vibe Studios. You are going to be a comedian at the 312 Music Awards.
Yes. So this is not the 312 Music Awards. This is the 312 Comedy Explosion. Because the 312 Music Awards already happened.
Yeah, that already happened.
Yeah, so I am going to be on here as well. Shout out to all the comedians that's going to be there. Rayski, Smitty, Yaya, and Mush Make 'em Laugh.
Oh, wow. Mush, man.
Yeah, Mush. I love that girl.
Hilarious.
She is crazy. And you know what? I'm going to say one thing about Mush. Yeah. Early on when I first started comedy, I would get really nervous.
Yeah.
And Mush used to be like, girl, why you nervous, girl? Don't worry about it. I'm finna be right there. She would stand up and stand right there while I'm doing my set. She like, don't look at nobody but me. And she just gonna laugh so loud and so intoxicated. Like, I love you, Mush. I love you, love you, love you.
She's so
and
dope,
she said she got a show too. She finna have me on her show too. So we just gonna schedule a day. I'm finna go on a little radio tour, podcast tour. Cause
yeah, you should.
I need to promote everything I got going on.
We need to holler at Monix and D. So you can get in there. That's the network right there. I'm surprised you haven't been to Shop Talk 7. I'm kind of honored because I usually get people way after they get them.
Yeah, no.
At least in that network. I have my own networks and stuff with people, but usually I get people, if it's a rapper or an artist or something like that, they usually come through well after they've been to Shop Talk 7 several times. So they like my big brothers over there. Even though I think I'm older than all of them. I think Dennis might be my age. But, man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the 312 Explosion.
Yes.
Y'all check that out, man. Like, if you go, how many comedians you got going on?
So it's not my show. They just put me on last minute.
Or how many comedians are going on, you know?
I don't know. Okay. All I know is on the flyer, it was Smitty, Yaya, Mush, and Rayski will be the hosts.
And Smitty Smitty was there that night at Riddles.
Yeah,
Oh,
Smitty is the host
he funny.
of the Riddles open mic. Smitty is so crazy. He had me
I finished it. I wasn't supposed to finish it.
It's okay. Smitty had me on his birthday show. He had me, Diane Cordes, and Chevy Devi. I believe it was me, Diane Cordes, and Chevy Devi. And he went up there and said, I brought 3 hoes up at the same time. You can't tell me I don't put these hoes to work. That had to be the funniest shit I've ever heard. I never been so amused to be called a hoe. It's like he'll insult you, but he'll make it sound so good. Like, he said, I put these hoes to work. Tell them jokes, hoes. And we all had some type of crazy jokes that night. So it was just like, man, I love Smitty. Shout out to Smitty. He's very encouraging. I remember one time, I want to say I bombed, but I didn't do the best at a show. Mm-hmm. And I had went to Smitty afterwards, and I'm like, I don't think I did the best. He's like, no, you did great. I'm like, no. I wasn't feeling it. I don't feel like, I got laughs, but like, as of lately, I'm used to people cracking up every couple seconds.
Selly, you done took over the show. Usually I'm asking questions and I'm
my
getting
bad.
it. No, you
I fed you now.
I had some questions I wanted to ask, but oh gosh, what was the question I wanted to ask you?
The vibes took over.
It did. You got that personality. That's why Oprah had you on. You probably took over the Oprah show.
No, I was
Shout out to Jerk Italy, man. Shout out to Jerk Italy. What is it, jerkitaly.com?
Jerk Italy Catering is www.jerkitaly.com. We specialize in firework flavor.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so it's me and my mama, delicious food. Yeah. Shout out to What's Funny Comedy. Shout out to Knowledge Beckham. Believing in me, seeing me out of a group of men, and giving me that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That was huge. Huge.
I remember my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them. It's great that you saw her. So, because I've been in comedy shows where the comedian could quite possibly be funny, but this is Chicago. And so it seems like I'm almost get mad because like this dude is funny, but like comedy I think is more than just telling jokes.
Yes.
It's how do you create that atmosphere to where people laugh? Because especially in Chicago, people be sitting there and you can be funny and the lineup makes a difference too, because whoever you got going first or second, they could totally mess it up for everybody else. And now don't nobody want to laugh.
It's about the energy. I'm going to be honest.
Do you have a hype man or what do you have to do?
It's about the energy. Yeah. It's about the energy and the confidence.
Smooch does an excellent job.
Yeah.
Again, Vibe Studio, Smooch Wallace,
shout out to Smooch.
Smooch, whatever he does a job to where if he went after somebody that might have been funny and maybe they just didn't bring the energy, he knows how to like bring that energy back up. I was at a comedy show and Boog, I done had Boog on the show.
Yeah.
Boog, my guy. It was a dude, and I always laugh about it. It was a cat in a wheelchair. I don't really go to hood places like that. I'm older, and like I told you earlier,
you don't look old,
but I'm older, so I got an older like vibe type deal. So like I don't like loud music no more like that. I like give me that. Give me some D'Angelo. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. Give me some Angie Stone. Give me some Erykah Badu. Give me some Janae Aiko, who my man sat there the other night talking about he makes shoes for Janae Aiko. Shout out to Kami. But give me that. And also give me safe environments. Like I'll be happy when the security guard be all up in here. I be like, give me dog.
I hate when it be too many people in one setting. If I'm somewhere and it's 600 people or even like if I'm not in a controlled setting, crowded. We at a club and it's 200 people and then you gotta bump into them just to walk. You gotta excuse me. I'm going home.
We was at Signature and Signature, man. Shout out to Signature Lounge in Stager.
Shout out to Signature.
They always they got security and everything, but it was a dude in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And Buddy just walked in angry. I don't know however he got in the wheelchair, he was angry. So everybody, I walked in and I usually wear my fedoras and stuff. Like I'd like to dress up a little bit, so I had my fedora on. And he said, "Look at this Bernie Mac looking nigga." So I'm walking, and I was like, I don't even look like Bernie Mac. And I didn't say nothing to him. And so the only table, or we had a reserve table for the Vibe Studios. Tooks always take care of us.
Tooks is the best. Shout out to Tooks.
Tooks been on here too.
Shout out to
always,
Tooks,
always
man.
take care of us.
Tooks for the books, he gonna pay. Don't play with that man. Tooks ain't don't play with Tooks.
Businessman. Tooks been on the show.
I don't never got to worry about Tooks for real. Shout out to Tooks, man.
Yeah, Tooks, he reserved us a table, so I'm sitting there, and Buddy just the whole show talking about. He looked at his man. He said, "Hey man, you ready?" He said, "We're about to," and he kept.
I feel like sometimes some of these handicapped people, they believe because they got this handicap that they ain't finna get slapped upside the head. And I be getting a little irritated too with that. I be like, bro, I understand you in this little wheelchair, but chill out now.
I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at my cousin, and he paying attention to the stage. I keep like, hey, bro, you serious? You want to leave? Like, he and he don't know what I'm talking about. I said, buddy, keep talking about. And so
how he gonna get away?
Yeah, so, well, he looking, and his man's is like, hey, man, you know, chill out. He's like, no, man. And he like, these niggas ain't even funny. I was like, oh, God. I said, man, I just want to leave, bro. Like, I don't want to get shot. Like, and I'm in Illinois. I keep my gun in the car.
I would have called the police on his little ass.
So, buddy, he said, he keep going like this. And then, did Smooch get up? Smooch hadn't gotten up yet. Or Smooch was up, and he was looking at Smooch like he ain't funny. I think Boog went after Smooch. Yeah. And so Boog gets up, and he talking. He just like, he said, man, I'm about to.
What the hell?
And so then his girl is sitting by him. And so he look at his girl, and he like nudge her like this. And she Selly, she took out a diaper and gave it to He took it and put it in his coat, and he started to wheel away. I guess he was going to the bathroom.
Oh, God.
And he said, and then Boog is on stage. You know how Boog is. Now, I didn't watch this dude be heated all day. I said, and so he was about to go in between our table, but there wasn't no room. So he wheeled out by the stage. I said, God, please don't. Please.
Boog about to face him.
Ah, look at this nigga.
No! Boog, look,
Oh
Boog on my show. Look. Come see him.
I said, God, no. I looked at my cousin like, bro, we got to go. This about to,
I ain't down for you
shoot
niggas.
the place
Hell
up.
no.
But he was, look, maybe that's all it took for him to calm down. And he just looked back at him, and he like hurried up and wheeled off. Yeah. But it was the funniest events, like, because this dude talking about shooting someplace up, and then he hit his girl, and she gave him a diaper, and he put it in, like,
God.
No smoke, but I'm just saying.
God just letting you know he's not the threat that you think. See, the Lord let you see that. He said, I'm going to prepare a table for you in the presence of your diaper-wearing enemies.
Right, in the presence of your enemies. God, I hope he don't see this and see me out in public.
It's okay. I wish he would. I put a broomstick right there till the police come. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I ain't never been so mad at Boog in my life. I was like, bro, I wanted to tell him, like, bro, shut up, man.
Yeah. Boog don't give a damn.
No, he don't. He go to another level.
Yeah.
We was on this show, and I would always sing a gospel song at the end of like the show. Like, I just, whatever. I say, man, it's inspirational time. And so I gotta.
You sure you wasn't at the promontory singing one time?
No, I don't sing like that.
Okay.
You probably thinking of Lucky and Noah. Man, I want to get Lucky and Noah on here so bad. We missed the show with Lucky and Noah. I don't know how it happened. I've reached out to them. You never know what's going on in somebody's life. Y'all, if y'all are watching this, if somebody see Lucky and Noah, maybe they be like Efron. But if you not, come, please.
Come, we want to see you.
I want to see y'all sing. I want
y'all my favorite.
Energy. Y'all can sing, boy.
Yeah, he was telling me that for the camera was
y'all
on.
Can sing.
That he really want y'all on here. He was saying that.
Okay, yeah, but you wingman. But yeah, y'all come on out, man. Y'all come on out. Oh, but Boog. So I'm sitting here, Boog. You look at yourself. You like that? Don't
I look
you?
good.
You do. That's it, right? You was.
I'm gorgeous.
You are.
I gotta do it.
Yeah. You are. So I'm talking to Boog. Smooch is sitting there with us. It's me, Smooch, and Boog. And I said, bro, we do this little inspirational thing. And all of a sudden, Boog break out. I guess he didn't hear me say inspiration. He just heard me say song, and Boog just break out into this rap, and it's raunchy. And me and Smooch just sitting there looking at each other. We looking at him. He's like, Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
I gotta play that clip again, man. It was hilarious.
And that me and Bug stay breaking out a rap. I can rap too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
You gonna kick a freestyle for us?
Nah, it's gonna be too raunchy.
What else you got, Selly B?
I could sing.
You can sing. You can sing.
Yes.
You gonna throw a note for
No.
us? Cause why not?
Because no, I can sing. I can rap. I can. I am definitely multi-talented, and it's because God created me that way.
Yeah.
My only goal in life is to do what He want me to do.
That's it.
And He want me to do comedy. He want me to be a producer. He wants Jerk Italy. God told me Jerk Italy catering was a big deal.
Yeah.
He did,
y'all,
and it's becoming what?
And I see why. Look, y'all, when I tell y'all, I didn't mean, I'm just sitting here listening to you, and I didn't mean to eat all of that peach cobbler.
You ate both of them?
No, I couldn't touch the other one. I couldn't even open it, because if I would have opened it, it'd be gone.
Over.
It'd be gone. And I'm taking this with me so I could lick it. Oh, here go the one that I did.
Yeah, he gonna lick it. You know, our food creates an intimate moment where you want to be in a room by yourself. You don't want the judgment of others to come upon you when you get them smacking down on that plate.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to open up a restaurant very soon. I'm thinking
like an actual sit-down restaurant.
The Restaurant Comedy Club.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Delicious food with laughs. My only worry is somebody might choke.
While they eating?
Because they laughing.
Yeah.
Somebody say some crazy stuff while they eating.
Well, you almost got to, maybe you could play some music or something while the eating experience is going on, and then do the comedy afterwards, maybe throw on three comics, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking like a nonstop rotation.
But if you do that, like you said, somebody might choke. And as a consumer, I speak I always tell people from a consumer standpoint, because that's what I am. I'm not a comedian. I want to try it, but I'm not a comedian. But from a consumer standpoint, I don't like a huge rotation of comics. I like to get 1, 2, 3, and then the headliner. This is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you have a huge rotation, people start getting kind of restless, towards the end. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm a consumer, and I've been to these big comedy shows, and so that's what it is. So
for sure,
it's been real. We have jerkitaly.com.
Yeah.
We have what else do we have? I'm running this up one more time. We got
What's Funny Comedy Live.
Yeah. .com.
Yep. What's Funny Comedy.com.
.com. Okay. And then they could get tickets for Monday nights or
Yep. Every first Monday of the month.
Every first Monday of the month.
Yeah, they still got my old flyer up there, but it's still a link to get tickets right now. So still buy the tickets. I got a very successful show. It was Funny Comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Monday. What time does it start on Mondays?
We start at 8. And we start pretty much on time.
And then you go to what, about 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like what you say you like. About 2-3 comedians.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, I'm with it.
Yeah, and I do like 15 minutes in the beginning. Sometimes Knowledge have me do 10 to 15 in the beginning. Okay. And then I just do a little bit. Some hosts be hogging the mic. I don't do all that.
Yeah.
I'ma call my next comedian up because y'all didn't just come to see me.
Yeah. That's why at Riddles that night, I liked Smitty how he did it, because he knew it was a large rotation. He was funny in those small periods.
Small increments.
Yeah, increments that he said his joke. He talked about the dude about to come up or whatever, and then he brought him up. But it's a special thing to be a host. You have to find that area. But y'all check her out, man. It's been real. You pretty much ran the show, Selly.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. This is not about me. This is always about the person that's sitting across from me. I'm gonna have to start doing my own thing so I can talk about things going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? But
have somebody interview you.
Surprisingly, I did Boss Lady 2 times. Bless her heart. Thank you so much for the opportunity. She interviewed me, and it was after Tony Sco.
Oh, Lord. Everybody done logged off, Lord Jesus. She interviewed me too. I've been on Boss Lady.
I'm sitting here like a little kid while she interviewing him. Like, yo, he talking my life. I grew up with this dude.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it's my turn. Like, what am I gonna say? But I do need to get an interview in. But shout out to you. Everything you doing, entrepreneur, comedian. She does it all. She done sold cars. She done gave y'all game on how to buy a car. She done told y'all how to get out from under the cops if your boyfriend got drugs on you.
Yeah, run and snitch.
She done gave y'all so much life game, and she only 31, and she's so precious. Like, there she
Thank
is.
you.
Look at her. Look at her. She been looking at herself the whole show. She is.
And I'm single. I don't have a man.
She's single and she could cook, and she almost stole my heart in this month.
Yeah, I'm looking for my African prince.
She's looking for an African. Us light skins usually don't like other light skins. We usually go for
to the chocolate.
Yeah.
Ooh, that chocolate.
Ooh.
Ooh, Jesus.
Lord,
I love it. I love it. Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Shout out to the chocolate.
Yes. Shout out to it. Chocolate City. Boy.
Ooh,
anyway.
Just gotta have me thinking.
It's been real. I'm gonna roll that intro again because I just love it. Shout out to Nate. Nate of the Vibe Studios.
Nate.
Man. Nate produces now my show, and he made that intro. That music that y'all heard, that was all Nate. He doing it, man, big time. Thank you, Nate. We appreciate you. We about to roll it again so y'all can see what Nate done. Why'd I post what clip? You talking about?
I'd like to welcome y'all to the fabulous Carolina West. I own it.
That one? Oh, man, I posted that one, man, because that's who I am, man. People want to know the real, man. I'm stupid. Do things like act like I'm talking on the phone when I'm really not.
Mic check 1 2, it's the vibe you're missing. Views and opinions, tune in, pay attention. Heavy bass drops, heartbeats, ignition. Spit raw truths, no cap, no permission. Views and opinions where the real meets the talk. We grind in the trenches, then stroll on the walk. Bounce to the rhythm, let the wisdom unlock. Podcast via TikTok non-stop. Truth be the green, we plant in the crop. Water with facts, no fake, we won't stop. Echoes rumble deep underground from the top. Blueprint conversations, call it Thoughts Workshop.
Patrick.